Shifting focus to the African continent, Benin's military is searching for the fugitive soldiers behind that foiled coup attempt over the weekend that left several people dead. At least a dozen plotters had been arrested, and by Monday, all hostages, including high-ranking officers, had been released. According to loyalist military sources, the leader of this failed coup reportedly remains on the run. Now, the government stated that there have been casualties on both sides of the government forces and the mutinous soldiers. The official figure of the death toll is not yet known. Benin's President Patrice Talon and members of the government observed a moment of silence for the victims of Sunday's attempted coup. In Benin's biggest city and commercial hub, Cotonou, supporters of President Talon held a demonstration denouncing the attempted coup. Residents and organizers, they led chants condemning what they described as imposters and murderers behind Sunday's events.
The entire population is concerned, and we never want power by force in Benin again. We never want a coup in Benin again. We never want our fundamentals, our democratic achievements to be taken hostage again. That's why we have mobilized massively to say no to the enemy as one man, to show our support to the head of state, Patrice Talon, our support to the armed forces of Benin, and our support to all the Beninese people.
As security forces stepped up vigilance around key institutions, including the Constitutional Court, newspaper headlines declared the situation totally under control. Residents said the events were shocking, but reinforced their support for the government. Many even said that the incident had strengthened public backing for President Talon.
We really wish courage to President Talon, who has unwavering support. The people are with him. You saw yesterday, despite what happened, the people didn't even know. It was rather a surprise that people were experiencing. People were wondering why. We didn't need this. I believe it strengthens us. And with heads held high, we support the President of the Republic. We will fight as needed so that Benin is respected.
In wee hours of Sunday morning, the soldiers, calling themselves the Committee for Refoundation, stormed the national television station and announced the removal of President Patrice Talon, dissolution of the government and suspension of all state institutions. Just hours later, the coup was foiled by Benin's military, supported by Nigerian air and ground forces, which launched a series of attacks against fleeing mutineers. The president has vowed to punish mutineers and ensures the safety of hostages believed to be senior military officers. The UN Secretary General expressed his deep concern at the attempt to unconstitutionally seize power in Benin.
Our representative for West Africa and the Sahel, Leonardo Santos Shimao, is actively engaging with national authorities and other stakeholders, as well as regional and international partners, to support efforts to restore peace and stability in Benin.
The West African nation has witnessed multiple coups following its independence from France in 1960.